brownfield assessment grant that we're working on. And again, I want to tell people, I think the first public meeting, there's another public meeting day, but there was some confusion about there being money to fix brownfields. That's not true. This is to apply for an assessment grant. But the second public meeting will be today at the library, downtown library, from 2 to 4. A reminder of everyone that city offices will be closed November the 26th and 27th. That's next Thursday and Friday. There will be no garbage, trash, or recycling pickup on Thursday. Those people who have Thursday pickups for trash and recycling will be picked up on Wednesday. Friday, garbage and recycling will be picked up as normal, but there will be no trash pickup. But again, Friday we will pick up garbage and recycling. December the 1st is the city's Christmas tree lighting. It's always a great event. It's always fun again. And for some reason, it always turns a little cold at that time.
Item number 19, approval of a claim by Francisca Punches in the amount of $34,000.
Motion approved. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor say yay.
Yay.
All opposed say nay.
One question, Mr. Mayor, if I may.
Yes, sir.
Reference the annual historical preservation report. Have we got last year's report?
Was it sent out to them? Yes, sir, you should.
Did we send one out last year?
Todd says you did.
We,
You're required to by the state statute.
oh, we have a copy of that report?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I would like a copy of that, Mr. City Manager.
Can you get Commissioner another copy?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Motion approved.
Second? Anybody?
Second.
All in favor say yay.
Yay.
All opposed say nay.
First item on the administrative agenda is approval of the minutes from the November 3rd, 2015 meeting.
Need a motion?
Motion to.
Second?
Second.
All in favor say yay.
Yay.
All opposed say nay.
The only item on the admin agenda is a brownfield tax abatement project. We have Parker's here. Come on up, Matt. This was a request from the Dothan Area Chamber of Commerce to approve a tax abatement application for NIRI, which is really NIPRO. Matt will be here to answer any of your questions.
Thank you very much, Mike, and Commission and Mayor. Thank you for your continued support for economic development. What we have before you is a request to approve the tax abatements under the Brownfield Act for an entity, NIRI LLC, which actually is a subsidiary of Agricel, which bought the NIPRO property. And if you remember back when Sony closed, we had to do a separation project to keep them operating, and Billy Mays and Chris Phillips with Dothan Utilities did an outstanding job, what we call separating Siamese twins. But as part of that process, the new buyers of the building, which they improved to keep NIPRO here and their 100+ jobs here, part of the negotiations was to utilize this program to indemnify them and also create an economic incentive for them to purchase that building. They were under a current abatement under the old Sony abatement back in the 70s. And at that point in time, everything was abated, education taxes and general taxes. So this project actually puts it back on the tax rolls and abates the taxes for the general taxes, $320,000, which 75% of that is city, county, and state taxes. 25% is the cities. And then also adds $208,000 of education taxes over the life of this abatement. But it fulfills our obligation to help them with this project, and this is our 7th project that we've done. The county did approve their portion since they took the lead, since they were the greater giver-upper of taxes, as we did the Atlantic Southern project a couple months back. And we have to fulfill the approval from the commission on your portion at a future meeting, and that's what that project's about. So
I want to thank Matt Parker. This happened right after Sony closed. And NIPRO, actually, the folks that owned them at the time, was going to move it to Chicago. And that was another loss of 100 really great jobs. And so thank you, and we're so proud to have them. And they've done expansion, hired more people. We're just grateful for those jobs. Move forward, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
And that concludes my remarks.
Say nay. Item number 12, resolution number 2015-329, entering into a contract with Goslin Design for a fee of $18,000 to provide architectural services for the Central Fire Station renovation project.
Motion to approve. Second.
Any discussion?
Just want to add,
Okay.
I just want to add that this is a local company for record, for the
Sitting right
public's
there.
knowledge. Right in the great city of Dothan.
There
Thank
you
you.
go. Thank you, sir.
I don't know that it matters, but that's item 11 on my agenda.
Okay.
Instead of 12.
There was supposed, the public hearing is supposed to have another.
Okay,
It's
all
just-
right, I just didn't know if that ran for the record. Guys, can you come up to the podium, please? Obviously, the cost to renovate is gonna be substantial, and I've had some concerns, questions given to me about it. Do you feel like we can get this right where we won't have to revisit this in 10, 15, 20 years again? Because it seems to be a theme across the nation, particularly fire stations. And I know the building wasn't designed as a fire station, it was retrofitted for such, but, can you give me some assurance that we can get this right? Not necessarily from a design standpoint, but is the building as such that lends itself to being able to modify it to where we won't have mold issues in the future, sir?
Absolutely. I've personally gone and looked closely at the structure, and we've identified the number one source of the problem is just air infiltration coming into the building, which brings with it moisture, and we're gonna stop that by retrofitting insulation and putting air barriers in.
Is the operation of the building a major factor? I know firemen live there and they're in and out a lot. Is that a contributing factor as much as just the gaps in the air?
It's a unique type of building in that you got 24/7 active people living there. It's much more active than probably any other facility. So, but I think our major issue is air infiltration, not building use.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Any other discussion? All right, I'll call for a vote. All in favor say yea.
Yea.
All opposed say nay. Item number 13, resolution number 2015-330, awarding the bid, entering into a contract, and issuing a notice to proceed to BCS for the door and window replacement at the Dothan Opera House in an amount of $194,763.
Motion to approve. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor say yea.
Yea.
All opposed say nay.
This is a red letter day. Since I've been here, those windows and doors have been rotten. And I'm glad, Mark, we finally got to the point of it.
I've been working on it for 13 years. Thank you, sir. All right, thank you. Item number 14, resolution number 2015-331, entering an agreement with McClintock Nelson Associates to perform external audit, prepare the comprehensive annual financial reports for fiscal years 2016, 2017, 2018, at a cost of $91,500 per year.
Motion to approve. Second.
Any discussion?
Mayor, do we typically do that in 3-year increments, or do we typically?
Yes, sir, we've done that in the past 3 years.
Any other discussion? Call for a vote. All in favor say yea.
Yea.
All opposed say nay.
Mr. Mayor.
Yes, sir.
If I go back to the Opera House, I had a question there, and it just came up. Why are we using synthetic jams?
So that they
Did you
don't
get
rot.
on, did you get on the record?
Mark Pepe, architect. We looked at a lot of different materials, and we're using this mainly on the exterior portions because they're painted materials. You can't tell the difference between them, and they don't rot. So we don't have to worry about that in the future.
Are we getting away from the historical aspects of the building?
Yours was approved by the building commission.
Yeah, we've gone through this numerous times, and actually what we're doing is we're going back to what the original windows and doors were, the configuration of them, the button configurations. So we're actually making a step back to a more historical window and door that was originally there. So everything was done off of that aspect.
So originally, we had synthetic jams.
Well, no, you didn't have the material, but the configuration and the window configuration, the muffler configuration is, you won't be able to tell that it's wood or synthetic, or, you know, probably even if we were to use, historically correct metal on the upper levels, you wouldn't have been able to discern the difference unless you were standing up there tapping on them. So, but on the inside, everything is still wood and painted just like it was before.
Thank you. Thank you, Mark.